Alright, so happy new month, everybody. So the month, or rather the year, is coming to an end, and it's almost at an end already. It's already ending, in fact. But then, for many of us, this year, getting into this year, we were so hyped up and so pumped up. This is my year of divine encounters, year of divine breakthrough, whatever it is. But now it's only a few days to the end of the year, and it's looking like um, everything that was said at the beginning of the year, is a lie. Or everything I believed at the beginning of the year, everything is a lie. It's looking like all the goals I set to myself, is a lie. But then, on one hand, we cannot deny that God is good, right? God is, for the fact that you are watching this right now, for the fact that you can even hear me, you can even see me, right? For that fact alone, God is good. God is good. Because one thing I constantly ask myself is, what gives you the audacity to sleep? What gives you the assurance that you wake up when you sleep? Right? It is not, you didn't wake yourself up, right? Literally, when you slept, you were, it was, sleeping is like an assumption of death. So, what gives you the assurance that you wake up? But for you waking up, in fact, God is good. So, but this morning, right now, we just quickly want to talk about now that the year is almost over, right? And it's looking like you didn't achieve the things that you set out to achieve, or the things you had in mind to achieve, right? Let's stop looking backwards and let's actually go forward. Let's stop looking backwards, let's actually go forward. So, going forward, there are three things I just want to quickly share, and it's three keys that you should keep in your mind. And these are not the only keys, these are not the only keys, right? But then there are three fundamental and very basic keys that no matter what you do in life, no matter your adventure, no matter whatever area you venture into in life, right? You would need these keys, you would need them. So number one thing we're talking about, when you set out to achieve goals, or when you have something in mind, right? So when you have a dream cast before you, or a vision before you, right? Or something that you really want to achieve, right? Something that you really want to achieve, or a dream, or even 2026 is already here. 2026 is already here. Even stepping into the new year, right? There's definitely goals. There's definitely set out things you want to achieve for the year, right? But quickly, three things, right? And these are not the only keys, but these are very fundamental. You can be applied anytime, anywhere, in any condition, any situation, any level of life that you are. These three can be applied. So number one thing is take bold steps. And yes, I know you've heard this before. It's kind of cliche. Take bold steps, right? But then, truth is, no matter what it is we do in life, right? There's a saying that says, is it that we do it well, is it that we do it big, or we don't do it at all? Is it that we are committed to it, or we are not committed at all? So it's either we are committed to it, or we are not committed at all. And there is one principle in life, and I believe it so much, and it is anything that you put in your time, right, that you wholeheartedly give yourself to in this life, you wholeheartedly give yourself to it, right, and you just persist and stay there, right, eventually life will tip its hands to you. Eventually life will give you something. Eventually, say you dedicate yourself to a particular thing, right, consistently, even when it gets bored, because there are sometimes, whatever it is you dedicate yourself to, it can get boring sometimes, it can get hard sometimes, it can get, you feel like quitting sometimes you even question your existence. You even question yourself, why am I even doing this, right? It can get very hard at times, but if you are able to keep going, right, and if you're able to maintain that bold step. So when we say bold steps, what we mean is literally doing it big and just going in aggressively, and you understand what I'm saying, going in with your mind, just going in with all your heart, putting your heart there and going in, right? So at least, take bold steps. So even if at the end of the day, and of course it will work, life will definitely tip you something, right, if you stay at it, right? But at the end of the day, if you ever feel like you failed at it, you never really failed, because it's either you win or you learn a lesson. It's as simple as that. So there is nothing like failure. It's either you win or you learn a lesson. You understand what I'm saying? So number two key we'll be talking about quickly is do it afraid. Do it afraid. Yes, I know you want to take the bold steps. I know you want to go into it. I know you want to do big things. I know you want to be great. I know you have passions, you have dreams. I know you have aspirations. I know you have things you want to do. But then there is this reluctance, right? There is this reluctance. And I was reading a book and Psychology of Money, and I learned something. And there's this reluctance. We humans, we have this mindset that we are always quick to give our ears and pay attention to pessimistic voices. We always pay attention to pessimistic voices. So voices that suggest that bad will happen, voices that suggest that evil will happen, voices that suggest that it will not go well. We are always quick and we always shiver at those voices, right? But then when we come across a voice that gives us hope, optimistic voices, right? When we come across optimistic voices that tend to tell us, oh, you can do it, oh, it will be great, oh, it will come out well, oh, you will 10x, you get 10x returns and all this sort. Many times we just tend to play them off and just like, you are dreaming or something like that, right? So the way I see it is, we humans, we are like at the middle, right? Then we are scared of going back. We are scared. We are, the reason why we sometimes fear to take bold steps or sometimes fear to take steps is that we are scared of, what if I take the next step and then the next step actually leads me back, and then the next step actually takes me like backwards in life or actually makes me fall. You understand it? What if I take the next step and then they make me fall? So sometimes we are just complacent with the level I beg. I'm just okay with the level I am. Let me just be earning this amount of money per month, or let me just be doing this thing that I'm doing. I'm okay. Let me just be here, right? We are scared of falling. We are scared of going backwards. But then we are not bold enough to even go forward. We are not bold enough to even take those steps because we are afraid. We are scared of falling. We are scared of going backwards. Right? No risk, no reward is a simple saying. Right? We are scared of going backwards, so we pay more attention to those pessimistic voices. We just want to remain where we are okay where we are. Sometimes we are just complacent. Let me just be okay. Let me just okay. If I want to even take a step, let me take the step small. All right? And because we are scared of falling, we are scared of going back to where we came from. But then we can only move forward. We can only go forward. We can only progress when we take steps. When we take steps in the right direction, when we take bold steps. Okay, so the third one we're talking about, third point quickly, is stop waiting for people to catch up. Stop waiting for humans before you start, doing what you want to do. Stop waiting for people. It's one mistake we many times make. It is we want people to buy into our idea first before we now start execution, right? We want people to buy into our idea first before we start executing. We want people, and of course, it's good to listen to opinions, it's good to do all that, but waiting for people to buy into your idea, right? Waiting for everybody to buy into your idea, right, would only keep you at the same level for so long. Because human beings, there's literally a saying that says, jump on the train, right? Jump on the train. Human beings like to jump on a moving train. Nobody wants to, just jump on a moving train, a train that we already see is making progress. A train that we see is making progress. So, for example, now in Nigeria, if you want to enter, for those that enter commercial buses, right, many times we prefer to enter buses that are already on the move. When you see a bus that is stagnant, or a bus, that is not moving, you would not want to enter. You prefer to just enter a bus that is moving. That's how it is with human beings. So when you bring an idea, when you bring something, before them, before humans, before people, but many times people would be slow to respond, if I may use that word, right? They want to see you making progress first, then they jump on it. So stop waiting for people. Once you've pitched your idea, you've given your idea, stop waiting for people to give you approvals, right? As long as it's within your power to execute and to carry on with the projects, then why not? Keep at it, start, move, just keep moving. So I hope you understand what we said so far, and yeah, I hope this blessed you. So see you soon.